Alright, so we have a quick review here for the FEZIBO dual monitor desk mount made of aluminum, full articulated stand here. So as you can see here, when I installed it, would have done an installation process, but it's just hard for me to, I have to actually get underneath my table to be able to get the clamp on there, because there's a dividing piece of wood underneath, so that would have been time consuming. So just to make it simple and short, it basically, if you don't have that, you can probably get this up probably in 5 to 10 minutes. It's only a question of just getting the screws put together, and then once you have it on there, it's just one click clamp and then the setup for the monitors. So as you can see here, they can hold up to 17.6 inches each. So as long as you don't go over that weight on the monitors, then you should be able to fully adjust it on the mount here. It usually it'll fit most monitors, anywhere from 17 inches to 32 inches. As you can see, I have two full widescreen monitors, one on 29th and a 32 here. So you can see there is no problem at all being able to set them up side by side, and it's not like most actual stands where you can just use it and just leave it there. You can't adjust it. On this one here, even though I have these two complete wide screen monitors there, they still have space to be able to move to the left and the right, and then you can adjust them at an angle if you want, which I'll probably end up doing as soon as I start using them on a daily basis, because I don't like it where it's completely straight. I like to kind of angle them in a little bit while you're monitoring there. So you can fully rotate them as well, like for example, if you're reading a letter or email or something like that. So you're capable of doing that. You can adjust it to any length, as low as you want, as your eye level, up higher if you want to. It's just completely up to you. You can actually raise and lower the mount as well. You have to actually physically adjust that with an Allen wrench key each time. But if you just set it up to a particular level, you can compensate by just moving up the gas spring to whichever height that you need to bring it to. Usually that'll be the best and safest option for you here. So they fully do guarantee it, 3 years, no warranty, no worry warranty. So if you ever have any problems or issues with it, say like the gas spring fails or anything like that, which I don't really anticipate it happening here. Usually for something like that to kind of fail would be that you're putting an overweight monitor on there, because usually when something's new, it'll hold it up. But if you're over the 17.6 inches, so that'll be more likely like a legacy monitor, say like LCDs that used to be heavier than the flat panels that we have now. Usually you should be able to get most flat panels on there with no issues at all. You can clamp it to the table with a seat clamp, or grommet if you have grommet style. Some does have the little hole in the center where you can just use that as an option. But pretty much self-explanatory here. So if you're in the market for a two monitor desk mount, this will be the perfect option for you. There are other cheaper alternatives as well, to each his own obviously, but they don't have the actual full range motion that the gas spring stands do. So I used to have a two monitor stand on here, which I couldn't flex out to be able to get the two wide screens on there, because you basically had limitless. You were limited to the motion that you had. You can only basically just move it out to each side, but it wouldn't let you reach that extra length that you needed to get this situated here. But all in all, it's a pretty good deal. So once again, if you're in the market for the two monitor stand, this will be the option for you. So I highly recommend it. I hope you enjoy it just like I did.